Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to another raid video. Almost year end, and playing through us a huge, tip. I would say like an Easter egg type of image, hinting at new content that is coming to the game. I'll show you right now, guys, because I've been guessing on how this can relate to anything. But I probably, it's better if I show you, all right? So first things first, they gave us this, okay, which is just Razzlevark. You guys know the champion in the game, Razzlevark. On the Skinwalkers, we have him already in the game. So I do not expect this to be just the champion again featured. He was a fusion champion. Most of us seasoned players have him already. Great champion, fantastic for Fire Knight. Can be used in Clown Boss, can be used in Hydra. Does really nice AoEs. I don't think they'll feature this champion again. Maybe like a guaranteed for him. But that is just the one part, the easy part of this news announcement coming in from Raid and Plarium, okay? By the way, guys, if you have not followed the channel yet, subscribed, please do so. It does help me out. So this is the teaser that they've actually given for the new content that is coming. I think it's pretty obvious if you guys are about the same age as me that this relates to Alice in Wonderland. The keyholes there, the checkered floor over there is just, it just screams that is coming to the game. And if you have a look at some images of Alice in Wonderland right here, you'll see the rabbit following down this checkered road. There's a door there. Obviously, this is like a door, the keyhole for a door plus more keyholes. And if you see any of the art for Alice in Wonderland in the past, it's basically that. So it was an easy deduction. I think lots of other players also saw this when the image was posted. The image was posted also on their official social media. So in what I think is coming is that they'll be adding multiple new champions into the game that might be relating to this as sort of an event. I don't think it's going to be like the rise of the Asgardians, where we'll have Asgardian heroes. But if you guys remember, last year, around this time, at the end of January, is when we had added into the game the Blade Masters running in from the promotion from Monster Hunter. Rathalos Blade Master was given for free. And then other champions were featured through different multiple events, which I don't have all of them. I think I've got Fatalis Blade Master, but I've got the Archer, but I don't have the other one, which was like difficult to acquire, I think. What even was his faction? I can't remember what faction he was. Maybe Night Rev is what he was. Yeah. There he is. Alatrian Blade Master was one of the few champions that had a block debuff that is basically protected. That was pretty cool and awesome addition into the game without the need from protected set. So these champions were added through that kind of event, which is like a kind of unique opportunity for us to be picking up champions. So what are they going to be doing with this one? It's going to be an Alice in Wonderland type of event. Probably gonna have Alice be the featured the featured champion here. We already have a rabbit, which is Razzlevark. I don't know how many characters they'll be adding and how many characters they could add. There's so many different characters that they could add here that I can see. I have no idea though on how far they're gonna take this. What I also think is that they're gonna do another event dungeon. I think this is gonna be, I don't know if Razzlevark is going to be the boss, but I definitely think another event dungeon is coming, because this is just a really cool idea that they have where they add sets in here. Maybe it's still going to be the pinpoint set. Hopefully, it's still going to be the pinpoint set, so they don't add, a different set every 3 months that we need to be farming. That's kind of crazy. So they add a set in here, or they have the pinpoint set, and then they have a boss that might relate to Alice in Wonderland. Maybe, I don't know the full story, but maybe something like that. We're gonna have this one. We're gonna have the event dungeon. We kill the boss, we farm it, and the dungeon should be relatively easy in terms of completing it, but it's still gonna be something where you spend lots of energy to farm it and pick up the rewards from there. Hopefully the sets that we farm farm alternatively to the one that is featured are good and not the ones we had last time with the pinpoint set. We'll see about that, but that is my thought on this one, guys. I don't think it's going to be just the champions. If it's just going to be the champions, then we won't have the event dungeon. Maybe the event dungeon, they save it for special occasions, but it's been a while since we had it available, and I think it's a huge missed opportunity to just be adding champions and nothing else through this one. Because what Raid does when with these special events, they usually add champions. Okay, we had them have this in the past in many different ways, like Ronda Rousey, you know, the UFC fighter. She was added into the game. Yeah, yay. They had a video. They did like a sponsor stream. That was it. Okay, that was the whole deal with Ronda Rousey. They also did the same thing with Ninja. They had Ninja do a live stream way back when he was added into the game, and then they've recently added him as well. No special things happening within the game other than just having to daily log in to pick up the champion. We had this happen multiple times before. Blade Master, I've just mentioned. So many different champions added through this sort of system where we just daily log in and pick up one of them. Alexander, we had that one. We had Diliana, which was just a random 7-day login champion that they give us for free, not connected to anything else. We had well, Xena and now the He-Man. Those are special ones. Loki, we had Loki as part of Rise of the Asgardians, but that included the dungeon. So it is a very high possibility in my eyes that they're going to be adding this as a sort of new dungeon as part of the event dungeon. We'll be farming that and then basically be able to acquire all of the champions featured in this event. If it's not something like that, if it's very specific, so it relates to Alice in Wonderland, like the movies and stuff, then unfortunately, guys, this will be an opportunity for us to get the champions, yeah, but it's going to be a limited time only. So Rathalos Blade Master, all the Blade Masters, we cannot get them anymore. They are gone from the summoning pools, and you can only see which champions are not available for summoning pools. If you click on here, you'll see that many of these champions are no longer available through the shards. And some of them are the Faction Unity champions, but most of them are Faction Unity actually, but most relate to one sort of event or another, especially the Blade Masters here, and then the ones we get uniquely from the Doom Tower, the ones we get uniquely from the missions, which is Ramantu and my boy Marius, okay? So you cannot get them from shards. So these events just give the opportunity for Plarium to be adding champions into the game that have like a feel of you're gonna miss out if you don't go for these events and you use more of your resources to do so. So with the fusions that we're probably going to be having for January, February, and so on, you'll have to keep an eye on whether you want to be spending your resources, guys. So think wisely. We'll have a look at the champions when they do give us some information, but until then, it's all speculation. We'll see what that goes, but I highly, I'm highly, you know, feeling it that they're going to be doing the event dungeon here added into as part of the Alice in Wonderland. Okay, that was it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.